Alright guys, well I am in my build world and today I will be giving you a simple tutorial on how to build a cool looking shop for your server. Now this can also feature other things as well. You might not even want it to be a shop, but I just think the design of the building all around is pretty cool. So it's over there. As you can see, I kind of have a reference build over there. So what you're going to want to start off with, so step number 1 is you're going to want to build a circle out of cyan clay, cyan stained clay, and build the circle so it has a 4-block radius and an 8-block diameter, so it should look like this. Now after you do that, you're going to take your cyan wool and then you're basically going to outline the circle that you just did with another circle. This will make the base of the building. So just keep doing this and like that. Okay, and so like once you have your blue cyan wool perimeter, you're going to want to build 2 up like this, basically outlining the cyan colored wool. Now this is making a 3rd circle. Yes, I know, in a world where circles aren't really possible, we are certainly making a lot. So basically just keep doing this. It's a 2-high wall like that. And bear with me here. You're going to want to take your cyan wool and build yet another circle, this time outlining basically the first cyan colored wool circle that you did in the beginning. So yes, a lot of circles, I know, but in the end it makes a cool design. Alright, just keep on building this around like that. And I've been actually getting some frame rate issues, so I'm actually pretty lucky that I'm getting this recorded now, because my god, it was impossible earlier. I had to restart my computer, and I don't know if Fraps was incompatible with, oops, went a bit off there, okay, like that. And yeah, so I don't know if it's Fraps incompatible with 1.7, because I tried doing it 1.7, it was just impossible. I could not do it. I'm in 1.6 right now, and it seems to be working fine. But anyways, once you get that finished, you'll have something like this is going to be the 3rd step. Once you get that done, you're going to want to add another layer of cyan clay on top of the cyan colored wool like this, and this will start to build up the walls of our shop. Now once you do that, you're gonna want to basically raise these up like, oh no, sorry, you're gonna want to raise these up like that and actually take these out. Now I know I told you to build that in the first place, but it was just there to give you a reference. Now basically do this for all 4 sides of the supposed circle. It's not a true circle, but just do that for me. That is the 3rd step. Whoops. Build that up like that. That one more side, and there you go. For the 4th step, what you're gonna want to do is take spruce wood like that. So I'll do that again, hold on. So put spruce wood stairs in each of the corners like that, then put it upside down like that, and then in the center just put it upside down like that, and it should create a cool little indent into the building. Now do that for all 4 sides. Just keep doing that, and it will look pretty cool at the end. The 5th step is to knock out these 2 and put leaves there. Do that for all 4 sides, because all 4 sides will be identical, so it'll make it easier for you to do this. So just knock these out and place leaves like that. Then once you're done that, you're also going to want to put leaves on the sides of the doorways like that. And like that, and like that. Okay, so now what you're going to want to do, this is sort of the part of the 5th step. What you're going to want to do is put a line of cyan clay through here, so it will make equally divided spaces of like spaceships or pointing arrows like that. Then what you're gonna do is knock out the grass that's there and replace it with wool. This will give you a nice but cozy feeling floor plan and give it some design and appeal to the rest of the room. Alright, so this is relatively what your base is going to look like. So for the 6th step, you're going to want to basically create the second floor, which you can make a use for, which my build over there, I do not have a use for it. It just serves as like a cool bell tower at the top, but you can add a second floor if you want. So once you build up one, you're going to want to fill in that entire space with cyan colored clay, and then I will show you what to do after that. Alright, so once you get that done, you're going to want to outline, yes, another circle. You're going to outline the roof with some cyan colored wool. Lot of cyan colors involved in this build. Alright, pretty simple, pretty simple. So, on to the next step. So for this step, step 7, you're going to want some quartz. Preferably pillars because they look nicer for supporting structures. So build it 3 high and build them so that they're on the 2nd in. So 2 blocks diagonally in. So 1, 2. And do that for all 4 sides like this. If you're having trouble, just reference the video by pausing it and then looking over it. I will take a second to kind of pan over this place. So like I said, you should go on the 2nd block diagonally in. So 1, 2, so the 2nd block. And so once you're done, you're going to want to build like this with some cyan colored clay going all the way around. And completing yet another circle. Alright, so for this step, step 8, you're just basically adding features that complete the roof. So you're going to take some cyan colored wool and outline yet another circle. I'm going to be saying that throughout this tutorial. Alright. Okay, so once you've done that, you're going to want to go fill that space in like this, like so. Then take your cyan colored clay and fill in that so you have a 3 by 3 square. Finally, the first square of the freaking the first square of the build. So for step 9, this is basically just building up the top of the roof and putting side paneling to outline it. So you're going to want to use spruce stairs for this. And this will take some time because spruce stairs, trying to get them upside down and angled is always a pain. So I will probably speed this up or cut this out. So I will see you when I am oh god, this is what I'm talking about when it's a pain. So I will see you when I am done. I have completed that step. To make sure that everything is matching, I suggest walking around it to see if any edges are awkwardly pointing out. So basically, once you're done that, you're going to want to build a staggered roof like this. You're going to fill this in. And eventually, you're building a kind of staircase shape roof. There is a lot of filling in. And it's going to take a lot of cyan. Then once you do that, you're going to want to go like this, and like that. Okay, almost done. With building, you always got to make sure that things line up properly. So as you can see there, that's really awkward. So I'm going to build out like that as well, fill in the corners goes on this side. So yeah, like I always suggest is just look over your build quickly before you actually go into another step, because you never know, you might find out you're missing a step and then you're gonna have to do it all over again, which always sucks. Oh, no, delete that and that and that. And like that. Okay, now you're gonna take your cyan stained wool and fill in each corner like this. Right there. Whoops. And then, oops, nope, wrong corner. That and that. And final corner is this one. And I will show you what it will look like. That is the roof. Isn't that beautiful? Alright, it's just an aesthetic to add to the middle of this dome-shaped tower. You can either use leaves or pillar quartz, but I tend to use leaves for this already because you already use quartz for here, so it might look overused. Speaking of overused, look what this whole thing is built out of. Cyan. Alright, so what you're going to do is basically go to all four corners of the 3x3 area and build a 3 tall leaf pillar like that. In the middle, you're going to put cyan stained clay and cyan stained clay like that. So there's a little space in the middle here. Once that is done, place your glowstone in the middle and you have a perfectly lit up center like that. It's kind of really cool. It acts almost like the core of the building. Once that's done, you basically want to add your torches to light up the place, and then I will briefly do a cut to what the finalized product will look like. Basically, those are all the steps you need to know. Just basically place torches outside to light up the area. Also, the walkway with the leaf pillars the leaf overheads. The leaf overheads are additional. You don't have to add them. In fact, you can actually add them on all four sides. I actually only added it on one side, so it kind of looked a bit awkward to have 4 of those shooting out in all directions, but you can do that if you want. Alright, so cutting down to the guys, well, this is the moment you've been waiting for, the finalized product of what we're trying to build. So, as you can see, it is very nicely produced. It is very cool looking and serves a nice purpose to your server. Inside, you can see that I have added sort of like a cashier and a kind of, I don't know, a safe box, if you'd call it that, so that the villager doesn't get out. And as well, zombies actually can't hurt him, nor can skeletons. Well, actually, skeletons don't track villagers, so the only thing you really want to watch out for is zombies. So zombies can't get in here. They can probably hurt him occasionally if he's in a certain corner. If he's in this corner and the zombies are at a certain angle, they can possibly hurt him, but they're not going to kill him. And most likely you're going to have spawn protection on, or some sort of barrier protecting anything inside of your walls from getting attacked by zombies. So you really don't even have to worry about him getting killed. And for the shop, you can go into MC Edit and customize his trades. I've seen it done. You can look it up. It's very easy to do. And so you can just customize whatever you want to sell. In fact, you don't even have to have a villager here. You can have signs on the walls for certain prices if you have a plug-in or something. And in fact, you could probably have a cellar. If you dig down like that and have a stairway, you could possibly have a tiny little cellar for a bank or something, or anything you want to add. Basically, yeah, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed this simple build, and I will see you guys next episode.